Superman punch. Ziggler gonna scoop him up from behind.
Trademark Roman Reigns over right thing, protecting King Corbin.
And King Corbin blasting Reigns from behind.
I got a bad feeling for Corbin. Single biter. The big dog.
Oh my God.
Come on, Roman.
It's humiliation.
Welcome to Friday Nights. From Milwaukee at the Fiserv Forum at SmackDown on Fox. Been in all his glory after the humiliation of that tonight will be Roman Reigns Unchained.
Big Dog shows up here at SmackDown. I have my doubts. King Corbin delivered on that promise.
Hey everybody, Cole and Graves were at ringside for chairs are legal.
As long as there is breath in the Big Dog's lungs, Sunday will be no different. But King Corbin will always be prepared.
Thank you for that warm welcome. Dolph, do you smell the
people, or maybe it was all of that?
Tell you all what an incredible 2019.
So Mania! At Mania,
I won.
we got a real king right
And
here.
this Sunday, pay-per-view. Bow down to his king. Down will be mine to rule. And I've seen the nonsense on Twitter that the Big Dog runs away. And look, now I've already humiliated, embarrassed from Roman Reigns. Show up. I have every window and door. Look at that. The entire SmackDown locker room a Ziggler.
But for once in his life, you put him down.
Anybody who steps in our way will be forced.
Speaking of, I know you. Hail King Corbin!
Oh, Cream City! 7-time champs and field.
Did somebody say
In the back of the beautiful Fiserv Forum, Burger King crown, talking about an imaginary kingdom that his name is uttered poof like magic. We appear to tell
Saw that trick where Brock Lesnar took away your
seconds, but that's neither here nor there. Be that as it may. But you want to talk, but me, well, I won the WWE champ. It's 180 days I defended that title, going up against the best comp.
Funny. I know funny. This isn't funny.
And when I lost, you didn't see. And look at us now. Look at your boys, the World Tag Team Champions. Crown on your head, looking real stupid. Pride, a sense of dignity, a sense of class, all traits which you are one. And I say all
talking, just yammering. I mean, can you hear this? I mean,
One good day. Get out of here.
Oh.
You want to step up and be a locker room leader like Roman Reigns?
Kofi might live to rue the show of disrespect he just disturbing, frightening situation with The Miz and Bray Wyatt.
Do you want to come and play with me now?
Later on tonight.
Hell is this? What?
What?
Who did this?
I don't know. But what I do know is this. It's massive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by
Wait a minute! United here tonight. Alexa Bliss is against Alexa Bliss.
You will never look like me!
Rose just humiliating Alexa Bliss.
Alexa, you returned to SmackDown 2 weeks ago with a vengeance.
I know that I am so excited to be back in the ring with my best friend, Nikki Cross.
Wait a minute, from behind, DeVille and Rose just ran out of the ring.
Looks like they're headed back this way.
Well, they're scheduled to have a tag team match tonight
By Sonya and Mandy. Kayla mentioned how deeply personal this
The set for our matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. Hence the reason she tried to, what she did, rip the eyelashes off the face of the women's division in WWE. Well, the bell rings and the match is underway, and a Bliss
neutralizing God's greatest brilliant maneuver by Mandy Rose, going to the eyes of Nikki Cross.
The right hand to Bliss, and DeVille with a sliding knee to the spine. Cover.
On the way from Fire and Desire.
The face cover now by Rose. Kick out by Cross.
And that Nikki Cross is on the wrong side of the barricade. Nikki Cross belongs.
Of course, this great friendship that she's developed with Alexa Bliss have made them a very formidable team.
Here are your winners, Alexa Bliss.
Certainly has come into her own here in WWE. Great friends, and now as Isaac Sonya Deville for the 3 count, picking up a big victory for Chris.
Corbin promises Kingston will be humiliated like Roman Reigns did last week, but
Shinsuke and Cesaro later on, but Otis here, you got your name. You know what I'm saying?
A little gift of joy.
It's a gift for me?
For you. Of course it is.
Dems.
How'd you spell it? Same here.
He says it, you know.
All right. What the hell is this?
This is a man.
You got me a hand.
Yes.
The slaughtered flesh of a poor, innocent, defenseless animal who...
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're what? I should just accept that and move on?
Yeah, accept his apology. He said he was sorry, man to man.
No,
Accept.
all the time. This guy is living. Okay. All right. We'll see you in the ring, boys. Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here.
Poor Ham had a family, Cole.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Weighing in at 182 pounds, Mustafa.
On SmackDown on Fox, very impressive in tag team action recently.
Elimination Chamber. It happens once a year. The Elimination Chamber. Shorty G and Ali set for tag team action against. And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown.
Come out on the short end of the stick. There are no games, no flips, just...
And their opponents at a combined weight of 404 revival.
Mind games out of the gate.
But maybe they're practicing falling because of what comes their match.
No need to practice falling. They were simply mentally team champions, and you can chalk it up thanks to old school tag.
Use a ladder either as a weapon, but you also have to use the ladder to climb.
On the injured list, they can focus on their podcast while the top guys handle business. Look at the incredible technical ability of Shorty G at the moment. But to your question, case in point.
It was last week on Friday. G face first on our announce table. Teams were the 2 teams that would finish that matchup off.
Chemistry, Shorty G and Mustafa Ali could be a very effective tag team here in WWE.
Kofi Kingston on a special interview on WWE.com. Match stipulation, changing things up a bit as we head to the TL to Ali.
Such a smart strategy by Scott Dawson.
Wilder is the legal man. He made the tag and a... Shorty G rolling up Wilder again, shoulders down and again. There's the strength of Wilder.
Oh, what a backbreaker by Cell.
Oh my God! Face first. Ali and Shorty G launching them on Fox Live from Milwaukee.
Shorty G not finished yet, all the way to the top.
Dawson back to his feet, misses wildly. Tag made by Ali. By Dawson.
Fantastic teamwork. Beautiful tandem offense, double stomp to the sternum, into the belly to belly.
But Dash Wilder took Ali out outside the ring. On Sunday, no tags. It's not a traditional tag team match. All climb the ladder to grab the titles to win the tag team gold.
Argument could be made.
Love what they're seeing here tonight out of the #1 contenders to the tag title.
Shorty G looking for the rolling German suplex. Up, can he get
450?
So much impact. Driving all the breath blast. Mustafa Ali with slightly more style. Maybe keeps heating up.
Battle of attrition here tonight. Double Iago. Tag made. Here's Ali.
Sidestep by Dawson.
Lee. Oh, and a shatter machine from out of nowhere. The Revival does that Sunday off a ladder.
That is exactly. Ali took it high risk and it paid off for the opposite by Dawson and Wilder. Tag team chemistry.
Have a look to win the tag team gold from the New Day.
One versus King Corbin, but the question is the
Congratulations, lack in your leadership.
Look. I get it. Lacey's means less than nothing to me. I've wasted years of my... This speaks for itself. The best. And Lacey picked... Aren't even...
Well, I picked you for the Secret Santa this year. But Bailey, your face haunts me like a threesome. You and me and Sasha Banks. Nick, no thanks. Because from my heart to yours.
Yeah, you think this is funny?
Challenge accepted.
It's a mix of Booker T and Renee Young. It includes exclusive interviews, promo school, and this match was made official. Dana Brooke is going to go one-on-one with the SmackDown.
Brooke was staring at Elias all starry-eyed with all of her social media business. I am curious as to what's on the rest of Bailey's Christmas list, though.
The following Bailey!
You know, before Elias's song, we heard Evans and Bailey's friend, Sasha Banks. In fact, Lacey would
stepped up to the sassy Southern Belle, but that wasn't the end.
Recording a rap album. Can't wait to hear that. As Bailey gets Dana Brooke, if she could somehow knock off the SmackDown Women's Champion here tonight.
Of her career.
Brooke driving Bailey into the barricade. Up Dana Brooke.
Well, listen, personality flaws aside, you can't discredit Bailey. Cover.
And a kick out by Brooke. You know, Lacey Evans would say on social media, this nasties like Bailey pretended to be champion. The midsection of Dana Brooke. Say what you want about
Dana Brooke with sharp rights to the kidneys of the champion.
Women's champion stacks her up and a kick out. Shoulders down yet, out to stay alive.
Certainly much improved offense from Dana Brooke to this point, but will it?
And now Bailey, the face first goes Brooke. Covered
Champion, Bailey!
Better be careful. You mentioned holiday spirit. Someone who hasn't been in the mix.
But unfortunately, due to the horrific events of last week, we'll find out what happened.
Daniel was coming to play with me at TLC.
This isn't about me, this is about Danvers.
Did you just say family?
Maurice, calm down.
Say cheese.
You know, one can only imagine what Miz has been through this week.
But in my absence, SmackDown has changed. This once proud house of heroes, in my absence, smack back to SmackDown. A heart that is hungry, foolish enough to stand in my way.
SmackDown, get ready. The fella.
Well, throughout the night tonight, we have shown you what transpired last week between.
Well, Miss, thank you so much for sitting down to do this interview.
Last time I saw him, the Fiend was taking him under the ring and ripping out his hair.
Why have you taken such an interest in him again right now? I mean, it's no secret.
There's no gentle way to say it. To me, you wrestle like a...
I am here each and every week, but you sit there and call me a cop?
Why the change of heart?
WWE. I've known him for over a decade, and we have had some heated battles. Whether we like each other or hate each other, WWE Universe loves Daniel, but I respect him. And as weird as it is for me to do the right thing.
Well, while you're... can you describe to me what went down last week on SmackDown?
So I get that. But there's a line that you don't. I had to accept that match at TLC. I had no choice. And Bray Wyatt brags that he's changed superstars. There's something that happens to a person, and I want to ensure their safety, and that's the reason why I'm here.
And all of that being said, Miz, this Sunday...
What?
Let me
Okay? Huh? What? Are you okay? Are you okay? It's okay. It's okay. I know. Guys. You okay?
That was...
It's holiday season! A time of... It makes my heart say, yowie wowie! I mean, she would teach me these lessons. Supposing what happened to Daniel Bryan, that you ended up exposing... After all, I think... But I fixed myself. I taught myself. It's just like a chemical reaction in your brain or something. See? All you have to do is let me in. Oh, and by the way, Marine 5 was fire! We're really glad that you're our friend, and this...
What is wrong with that man? He needs serious help. Apple is streaming live on the WWE Network. The Miz SmackDown for the first time ever. Kofi Kingston. For goodness sake, Roman stays away. Is presenting Sami Zayn as a Christmas gift.
Bruce first at a combined weight of 600.
Cheeseheads. Heavy machinery against Nakamura and Cesaro.
What the hell happened here?
You be a detective to figure out who's behind this.
This comes to Barclays Center in Brooklyn. All the fallout from the TLC.
And their opponents, first from Lucerne, Switzerland.
Cesaro is to you as a man who dumped a ham, Michael Cole. We were talking about one of the best.
Accompanied by Sami Zayn. He is the intercontinental.
Enough. Sami Zayn, the great liberator, went so far as to show.
Told Sami Zayn managerial license stuff is a complete joke. People to get what he wants. That is what Sami Zayn's all about. Hence the Shinsuke showed up to do his bidding.
Why is it when anybody else does it, it's out
of heavy machinery in a true test for both of these teams.
About it. Tucker's athletic accomplishments speak for themselves in a short period of time.
Or Cesaro, and there's the great athleticism of the Swiss Superman and Tucker.
Very, very impressive, but I happen to know for a fact that Cesaro relishes these sort of...
Intercontinental champion will face off against the 5'10" in Milwaukee tonight.
Let's be honest, Cole, you're watching an artist compete in shit. What happens if my dog tracks through paint through the house? That's about how artistic.
Tackle, and down goes the Intercontinental champion. And Sami Zayn
living in a cocoon of ignorance.
Yeah, he was making fun of him.
Does that mean he's going to turn into a
double team by the artists, as Sami Zayn calls them? And look at Tucker taking out Shin and Cesaro.
Yikes.
It is
a man with the intelligence of Otis can even read.
And the heavy machine. We are back live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Cesaro and Shinsuke
kick Tucker's face into the fourth row.
Meanwhile, the ever-obnoxious
championship. He looks to lead Cesaro to the elusive promised land. What is that paid?
And look at Cesaro now and the strength of being able to put the midsection. And here's Shin, just falls into the cover and to the face of Tucker Knight.
And really stop with this character assassination of people here in Milwaukee have uncles and fathers who are the same people, okay? That doesn't make...
Otis chance ringing out through the fives that are here tonight. And Nakamura runs into a boot by Tucker Knight, who desperately needs to make a tag.
As does Tucker.
Otis watch. And here comes Otis.
Like an unreleased. Here comes Shinsuke.
Look at the size of this man. Uh-oh, look out from behind. Look at that belly. A thing of beauty.
Interesting proclamation by Otis. Look out, Cesaro. Boom!
Oh, and a kick. Cesaro into the ring, and there are bodies everywhere.
The recurring Nakamura kicks out Tucker. This could be it.
Terrific. And Otis! The power!
No way, no.
Shin sent out of the ring. Here it is. Knows where it doesn't belong. Cesaro dumping Otis over the top. Shinsuke connects. And Shin and Cesaro with the would put away Tucker Knight.
Heavy machinery certainly brought the fight. Kinshasa right on Tucker's jaw amidst the chaos.
Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is presented by...
As we know, the Unchained Roman Reigns is threatening to arrive. King Corbin.
Friday night one-on-one with Kofi Kingston, but we had some mass of 2020. One of the most powerful men in WWE history.
He rose to prominence as the muscle of evolution, had unforgettable honor for the Animal.
Well, you know, the Animal Batista went from headlining NWO, the New World Order, Hogan, Nash, Hall.
Time in the era of the Monday Night Wars. 3 men, 4 men.
You know, congratulations to Batista and the NWO.
It's a new day.
The following contest is Kofi Kingston.
Team titles on the line against the Revival in a ladder match.
Berkeley speaking, as I mentioned earlier, Kofi Kingston has fared very, the Revival are very, motivated to prove to the entire...
Oh, goodness.
His opponent benefits Cole. King Corbin deserves to be carried to the ring. He's the locker room leader, for goodness sakes.
I'm surprised he has security. They've been promised that he was going to humiliate Roman Reigns.
King Corbin and Roman Reigns was humiliated before the eyes of the entire...
Absolutely a sickening display by Sunday at the TLC pay-per-view event streaming live on the Doublers are all legal. And double for free. And by Tap Out. Available now at Tap Out.
Idea in my head that Roman Reigns isn't going to bring the big fight this Sunday at we've seen going on backstage tonight.
Yeah, a number of... Roman Reigns will be unchained here tonight on SmackDown. Corbin still concerned.
Very tall task tonight for King Corbin. You're dealing with a former WWE champion in the...
Kofi now delivering the kicks to Baron Corbin. And now the right hand. Corbin. You know, Corbin and Ziggler...
Well, I mean, I don't know that the New Day are uh-oh.
Corbin over the top. Kingston with a drop kick to Corbin. And Kingston is fired up here tonight on Friday nights. You know, Seth Rollins has changed his stripes, but King SmackDown and Kingston dumped over the top rope to the floor. A ladders and chairs match Sunday at the TLC event.
I mean, Kofi Kingston has nobody but himself to blame for the beating.
Even driving Kingston into the barricade right in front of the timekeeper's area.
And to continue to inflict punishment on Kofi Kingston. But this Sunday, that's
surrounding the ring here tonight in Milwaukee. Cover on Kingston. Hooks the leg and a kick out.
Leader.
I don't see any other superstars coming to the ring with security to prevent facing out. Oh, and what a right hand by King Corbin.
Just ask Kofi Kingston once his lips unswell.
Corbin's not going to moment around at ringside. I guarantee you, Sunday during tables, ladders, Reigns. Corbin with another right dropping Kingston as the WWE. Corbin with a right fighting back. By Corbin on Kingston and a kick out. And again, that resilience by Kofi. And Kofi trying. And the Burger King chants from the faithful here in Milwaukee. Back to his feet, and Corbin runs into an elbow, and Kofi at Kingston. Here comes Kofi.
Not for long. Oh, wait. Ray reverse.
Connecting to the King, and Corbin's in trouble.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler grabbing the foot of Kingston. Dolph Ziggler's been ejected from ringside.
Up now with the King.
Oh, it's even about this. King Corbin's outnumbered now.
And now a brawl is broken out.
All because Big E wouldn't stop.
And a number of officials out here.
Oh my goodness, hellacious clothesline.
Big E's not done yet. He's
Want to fight? We got a match right now.
I guess we're having a tag match?
And we are back live on Friday Night SmackDown from the Five. And Big E and Ziggler going at it here. You got your wish, Corey.
I wasn't wishing King Corbin.
You know, I just noticed something. You're such a big ally of King Corbin surrounding the ring. The rumors that Roman Reigns may be somewhere here in
King Corbin.
I think there's two people that respect the man, you and Ziggler. Oh, ladders and chairs. All three of those legal comes out of the way. And there's the power! Belly to belly by Big E. To make a tag. Corbin got to Ziggler. Big E got when Kofi was the WWE champion.
Beautiful.
Corbin! Kofi running into a wall. And suddenly the New Day is being picked. And dangerous team. And look what Ziggler has. Humiliate Kofi Kingston, much like he did to Roman Reigns last week. And Ziggler and Corbin looking for a repeat from last week outside. And now the situation has become dire for Kofi Corbin to kick off SmackDown tonight. And now Corbin again with display by Corbin and Ziggler. And look tight.
Dawson and Wilder.
The Revival with a shadow machine.
The troops rally behind the locker room leader.
And you can start Roman Reigns. And here comes the big dog. Last week, and Roman Reigns has become unchained. Revival.
Roman like a man possessed, marching to ringside. Dawson and Wilder serving there.
Reigns, though, back to his feet with a right and fighting back. Revival, though, blindsiding Reigns. Corbin picked his spot.
And once again,
bad punch instead. Roman Reigns holds his... Roman said last week, and I think Roman Reigns wants to teach the King how it's done. Say a super kick, flooring Reigns. Heading up the ladder, and the Revival holding Reigns down. Roman Reigns is a ladder. Big E, though, blasting through the Revival. Roman Reigns. And that could happen Sunday when Roman takes on the King Corbin. I'm calling on all the security. I'm calling on all the backup.